Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Decepticast's Episode 2. I am Decepticast, and today I've got a user-submitted 2v2 for you, which is pretty cool. It's got some pretty cool things in it, lot to see. So let's get on with the player introductions. For first off, we have the Red Eldar, who is Mr. Bors Mistral, who is our submitting viewer and our hero for this match. Then his ally, over here we have Twilight Sparkle as the Red Space Marine. On the opposite side of the map, we have the Blue IG, who is My Teammates Suck, and his ally, the Blue Chaos, No I Don't. Alright, so without further ado, let us begin this match. And there we go. Alright, so the Chaos player did not do the patented Chaos or Kael'tos Lord Chaos Lord slingshot with his worship there, which is going to cost him a little bit of time here. You see, this Chaos Lord could already be there capping. Meanwhile, the IG player is moving out into the middle and dropping a multi-laser turret. And we have the Warp Spider Exarch, who is blinked out to go for this further out requisition point rather than going for the natural power. This is a pretty popular thing to do to sort of put pressure and put your opponent on the, get into his territory quicker by skipping the natural at first. And there you go, see? Blinking out and going for this victory point and driving the Lord General off, even though there's a sentinel behind him pounding away. Meanwhile, we have the Space Marine player sneaking around here. Generator's not active yet, but ooh, it looks like the Warp Spider just blinked away, barely avoiding a stomp. Decapping power node. Chaos Marines coming in to try to stop this with the Chaos Lord. Driving off the scouts. The TAC Marines and the Tech Marine look like they're just going to get into this green cover. Nope. They're pulling further back. Oh, it's a fake out though. They just want to get focus fire there. Meanwhile, oh, we missed the Warp Spider Exarch going down. He must have gotten greedy trying to capture this point. Bors Mistral commenting that there was a delay, likely referring to a delay in ability input. That's pretty common, especially with the teleport type abilities, like for the Mech Boy and the Warp Spiders. Guardsmen repairing the Sentinel, of course. Alright, so far we have 2 sets of Tactical Marines out for Twilight Sparklepire, and just the 2 Guardians and Shuriken Weapons Cannon coming out for Bors Mistral. Double Chaos Marines for the Chaos. Oh, losing models pretty rapidly on that. Better get out of there. And he does. Guardsmen finally able to get some peace and quiet to capture the natural victory point for blue team. Tech Marine looking a little weak. Pulling back. There's the worship, and at a time when it is not entirely necessary, as no one is moving around. These would be better served pushing these out of the green cover and adding some suppression. Meanwhile, a little gen harassment going on here. The Shuriken Cannon set up maybe a little bit too far back. Maybe he thought they were going to push forward a bit. Upgraded with the battle equipment for their plasma grenade spikes. We're gonna see one here. Nope, they're gonna have to retreat. Too much fire. These Chaos Marines are looking a bit light. 100 hit points for 3 models, and they get out of there just fine. Looks like no model losses. 1 model goes down. 2 models go down. 3, 4 down for that Heretic squad. Warp Spider Exarch still down. Oh, grenade spike on the Lord General. Oh, he is down to just him, and he is low on health at only 200 hit points. Here comes the Sentinel Stomp. Oh, and those Guardians are going to have to get out of there. Shuriken Cannon just doing a great job deterring this Gen Bash. These Guardsmen and the Sentinel just can't push up. Meanwhile, the Chaos is trying to bring some hurt into the middle, trying to help out. Sniper Scouts having to retreat. once the Chaos Lord starts closing in with the Chaos Marines. Guardsmen have finally managed to drive off the Shuriken Cannon with a nice flank. But only temporarily, as it resets up and immediately returns the favor, forcing retreat. Missed a couple model losses on this Chaos Marine squad. Looks like we're going to have a mass retreat here, as these Noise Marines are going to force off this entire Space Marine force with this Sentinel and Chaos Lord. Using those flamer weapons for a powerful Gen Bash. Look how quickly that health drops. There's almost no way for this Space Marine player to stop losing every generator here once these Noise Marines get going. Meanwhile, the Eldar is having some fun in the middle with the Chaos Marines, sniping the Chaos Lord on retreat. Chaos Marines are pinned down. They need to get out of there. I think this is a bit of distraction on the No I Don't player's part. Sparklepyre pushing off of this gen farm successfully, although the Lord General for My Teammate Suck has successfully captured their natural victory point. And Red Team is suffering a 3-cap right now. It is not looking good for our heroes. Those being the Red Team, Bors Mistral and Sparklepyre. Capping with the Shuriken Cannon.
That upgrade isn't complete yet.
Just out of range of the multi-laser turret. If he'd built that just a little further, it would have better protected both these points, although more open to flanks then. That's sort of the trades you have to make when you're thinking about those multi-laser turret placements, as their range is not quite as long. These Guardians are looking a little fragile, but along with this flank from the Space Marines... Oh! Beautiful Sentinel Stomp! Catching every Space Marine unit except the Tech Marine. And these Tech Marines are going to need to get out of here pretty quickly. There they go. Tier 2 going up for everyone except My Teammate Suck, who's already there. And the Noise Marines forcing the Tactical Marines to melee, while the Shuriken Cannon puts down some suppression, but ultimately has to retreat. Chaos Lord still down. And we've got some Ogrins coming in for My Teammate Suck as our first Tier 2 unit. I like this black and orange sort of Halloween-y paint scheme My Teammate Suck has going on. Looks pretty snappy on the IG there. And boy, Red Team is getting major map control. Only the Guardians are capping for Red Team right now, although they are doing quite an aggressive back cap on the natural victory point, while some minor skirmishing occurs in the middle between Sparklepyre and No I Don't.
Processing the lad's request.
Guardians building a plasma shield here, an energy shield here. Shuriken Cannon setting up. Can it get it set up in time? It is! But now remember, the Chaos Lord is not able to be suppressed, and with no melee here... Oh, a beautiful phase shift with the Warp Spider Exarch. Is he going to follow that up with a grenade spike? The Chaos Lord goes down to focus fire. Was not expecting to be charging in there alone, but that phase shift... Oh, grenade spike! Oh, wow, it clears out. Wow, 8 models on that Guardsman squad. 3 on that. That is brutal, and along with the flank from the Space Marine player, who now also has a Plasma Devastator cannon up. Oh, is the Sentinel going to go down here? It doesn't look like it's going to be able to escape even with the Ogre in cover. Oh, but it does. Oh, if only these Guardians had switched their focus fire. Oh, it gets sniped by the Space Marine player, Sparklepyre, with the Sentinel pickup on retreat. Oh boy, I bet My Teammate Suck thought that was in the clear, but nope. That's a bit too far for those Ogrins. They're getting a little dangerous with the Warp Spider Exarch there, who has lost his icon, making him that much harder to see in this replay. But that's alright, I can keep track of the little guy hanging out back there. Ogrin's managing to drive off much of the Space Marine forces, but a plasma devastator cannon behind an energy shield is working wonders while these attack marines keep moving. Oh, bloodletters with the blink, and they've got that plasma devastator pinned with that energy shield. 44 hit points, 2 models, and he pulls back and lets them get away. Oh no, I think that was unnecessary. He could have pursued for maybe a second more and got for one more swing and at least taken out another model. Watch Art call in. Oh, my teammate Suck is able to get out of there without taking really any losses. But the Autarch is chasing the Chaos forces around a bit. Perhaps no, I don't, not realizing that he could quite easily dispatch of that Autarch with the forces he has on hand. Sniper scouts pulling back with their lovely infiltrate ability. Eldar player coming back in again. Old Mr. Bors. Invincible bloodletters roaming about. Really like that animation. It's a good effect. It's very easy to see, very distinguishable. 2 models go down after it wears off, however, from both the sniping and the tactical and tech marines. The tech marine, of course, having been upgraded with the plasma gun and the Signum armor, which gives the marked target ability.
A victory point is slipping away.
Be quite potent with this much ranged firepower, as between these two teams there are a grand total of 7 ranged squads plus the heroes, who are of course both ranged. The Warp Spider Exarch rocking the entangling web and phase armor. And it looks like our heroes, the red team, are in the lead again by about 100 victory points and have some commanding map presence. Autarch driving off these guardsmen, although she's about to run into a bit of a dangerous situation here, and Mr. Bors realizes it and hits retreat immediately. Chaos Lord still taking a nap here. Red team pushing out a bit. Good suppression on the noise marines to keep them from closing and activating their weapons, but bloodletters teleport in, and the shuriken cannon, being, I believe it's the fastest platform, able to run away, but intercepted by Ogrins, who take it out handily with their bonehead. Now this is looking a little shaky for red team. The blue team is making a quite admirable push, although clumped up like this when you know your opponent has plasma devastators is a bit dangerous. Although with the bloodletters and Ogrins around, it's not too hard for red team to drive them off. And we are looking at 2 bloodletter squads for no I don't know, and that is a lot of mobile assault melee power, especially against a team that has only 1 setup team now. But Mr. Sparklepire is already in tier 3, and Mr. Bors are moving into it now. I guess I'm saying Mr. and don't really know that they are male, so I guess I'll go with well, let's just assume that Mr. is gender neutral for the purposes of casting. Red team backcapping a bit here, and blue team just trying to secure and hold on to the middle, as their situation is feeling a little less comfortable than it had just a few minutes ago. They did manage to decap the natural for red team. That's alright, Sparklepire has it.
Understood. Upgrading tech.